Really good pick towards Simon. Now the rest of G2 need to stay up to this sort of pace here. Finally, Jonah P gonna get a clear kill, no trade. Gangkang and G2 asked a lot of. G2 has been golden so far, and a big opportunity. Oh, he's still fighting! A huge 1v2. He knows about Leaf. Does he know about Trent still? 7 bullets, 17 HP, and a bit of a dream. But Trent can make this one all but over. All but tears in the rain. Trent trying to call him forward. G2, he answers the call!
This world will know my name.
That's another disgusting round from the EDG players. We've already seen a 1v3 from Smoggy earlier on. By the way, still the only kills that Smoggy has. And G2 pulls this one out of nowhere. His ability to isolate these fights is just sublime.
He's doing that against G2. He's making them look silly. We talk about fundamentals with G2. They're a team that's...
Durka up top with a smoke to play within. But freeing, he's found a gap beneath it. The one away for Durka works out, but the trades are excellent from DRX, and Vitality don't have a foothold in the site. Finally, they'll walk out. Bane hears everything. Waits for the fade of the smoke, but Vitality escaped towards Long.
Mako doesn't have any smokes to block off Long after this one goes down. So they're just walking into crosshairs. Les isn't gonna let you have a chance with that.
And another player caught out. Mako didn't have his weapon in hand, and Hyunmin on the walk. Flashes into Long, Les isn't blind, and it's only one man left to stand. Bane, an isolated fight towards Long, but time is ticking. He needs this last kill onto Kicks, and he needs it quickly. Sticking onto the spike, trying to get halfway, but
the team making it over now, the utility, the ults, everything poured on. Gangkang dealt with Leaf now with a new lease of life, but nobody! Back-to-back impact! EDG starting to clear on through, and Leaf just wants to live! You don't get that chance! Nobody applying pressure! Valen punching back! It's still a 2v2. Jonah P, lovely little off angle here. It's Valen! And keep this clean. Get onto map 3, Chi-Chu. Looking sharp at the start, but overwhelmed and looking to be crunched on. Gangkang's there. And Jorgamo trying to just play his life. Trying to stay alive for a second. We got the TP support coming in. A little scared, but all good.
This is another really standard pistol round from G2. The flash, no follow-up. How do you get out?
Well, a shot like that will certainly do you some good. A 3v3 now, but does Lee feel this pressure? Does he feel the absence of resistance on the site?
He should do.
G2 starting to put it together. It feels uncomfortable. Something feels off here. The molly is an issue. Belief with a stunner. Okay, hold on. 2v2. But can they find these players in time? EDG trying to play to that clock here. Force the fight forward. Smoggy, lovely work. Being really slippery here. And Leaf previously up towards that heaven position, trying to do what he can. He's outdone here. EDG once again.
Dimensional drift unlocked as well. DRX realized no one's here.
the ult catches out a couple. Hyunmin, does he want to go for this one? Les running in, but Hyunmin teleports back. Hunter's Fury, 4 tracks. Can he find a connection? There's a tag, but no kill to be found.
There's a fast lurk coming in his mid as well. Keep your eyes on that as Mako takes down Durka.
And he's going to stick around on the site for another moment before ulting back with
There's
his
the lurk.
flashback. What a lurk, freeing in the smoke, kill safe. And now it's only 2 left alive. Vitality getting picked to pieces. And Kicks, he'd have to deliver an impossible feat.
But Mako's up in his heaven. Ulted back into spawn. I mean, DRX, what a half.
They lost the bonus round to start.
Pieces as well, Sheriff Stingers. And oh my, George.
What the hell is going on?
You don't get to see Jorg making mistakes often, but that was certainly one, making an absolute mission towards Art here. 2 of them posting up in this post plant. Chi-Chu dedicated towards the site, but G2 starting to take those steps, trying to be bold about it. Chi-Chu, the first contact made. Jorgamo clears. Jonah P putting it all down to Smoggy! What is that for a beginning?
That's a 1v3 that shouldn't be happening. What a way to open. If that's a taste of things to come, we've got a treat before us. Red Bull clutch coming out.
Did place every single time.
That's my MVP. That's my MVP. LeBron James.
What do you think that means for his legacy?
It is very Vitality to, instead of setting up the crossfire, walk all the way through U-Haul, back triple, set up anti-Durka trip, goes up top.
A little bit nerdy.
Yeah, I think he just wants the kill on the dashing jet, and then wants to get out. There's Durka straight into the trap, but he's not ready to follow it. Oh, he got it! Just in the nick of time, Flashback gets his kill. And the ultimate, oh, fine.
Kangkang was still sending it in perfect synergy with his two initiators.
Oh.
Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, you know the feeling, don't you? You cross someone in the corridor and you can't get out of the way.
On your left. Oh.
No, after you, after you.
With DRX still having position in backside and B main, Vitality have a lot to do. Dash up on top side, Durka might actually have it in him. I mean, he's just dancing around him right now, freeing, holding his ground, but as the classic comes out, Durka gets a third. Vitality on pace to potentially steal this round away. Durka on 4. Durka holding up to half. Flashback comes into him, and Durka sits him down. It's the ace for Vitality's duelist.
His first global event off Fnatic, trying to make a name for himself on a new roster. And on the verge of breaking records doing it. All 5 kills in this round. I mean, the positioning, the way he isolated these fights, saving bullets in the Vandal there.
2 bullets to get that kill, then he gets into the knives. I mean, his pathing's just crazy.
And yet again has to try and save the day, but the odds are overwhelming. Over the top comes the Sova. He needs to find the shot.
Not like
and he
this,
just
man.
doesn't.
Not like that. Kicks is just jumping around, having a time with it.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
I feel like I'm watching Bind all over again, you know, not just the Outlaw purchase, but then execing into the Cypher, then fighting up on top of a side. It looks like Tube on B-site Bind. How Vitality took those fights once again. That is just silly.
And I think that round will be the lesson for the rest of the teams here at Matches Bangkok. You gotta buy full armor. Our reaction as well.
He's asking for it, he wants it, but Les is still in play.
Hold on. It's a 1v2 now. Freeing does have missiles and a drone that Les is just giving up on breaking. Okay. Poor guy's revealed now.
Yeah, that's why Freeing is the Teo GOAT. You know, one trick this during Chaos.
We don't talk about the Teo drone movement enough.
He's got tech like that. Closes out the round 2, no problem.
So a silly way to end, but an incredible.
Haven't snapped the hit just yet.
He's gonna have support by the time they enter into this site, but he's spotted out in the corner. Teo missiles in, but there's a stun that's arrived from Kicks, and DRX are still not out. 30 seconds, ult coming in. Vitality trying to hold strong, but the ult is perfect. Takes down safe. Mako TPing ahead, but Trex on an off angle. 4-1, another for this man. They're smoked off in main. It's only 15 seconds. And Durka on the timing to fight in, and he dips into his own clone. Loses sight.
Trying to use the clone as a shield is crazy. But DRX still having position in backside and B main. Vitality have a lot to do. Dash up on top side. Durka might actually have it in him. I mean, he's just dancing around him right now, freeing, holding his ground, but as the classic comes out, Durka gets a third. Vitality on pace to potentially steal this round away. Durka on 4. Durka holding up to half. Flashback comes into him, and Durka sits him down. It's the ace for Vitality's duelist.
His first global event off. And
Can he find that timing? Because right now, Vitality crushing outside showers.
another TP for Hyunmin to get back into the site here, and a flash to follow up off of it. It's a very weird one now. Vitality on a bit of an island towards showers, but they know exactly where Hyunmin is. The satchel, good, but not enough. Safe, guys. There's no ammo for Durka. He's got the shorty. Goes back in. Hyunmin takes him down. And Vitality, they're split up at this point. Another possible 1v1 for Hyunmin. 3 kills already for the rookie. That's 4. Hyunmin, he wants it. The crowd chants for it. And Trex swings out front. Side Bane steals away the ace. but it's the round DRX needed regardless.
That was just absurd from Hyunmin. I mean, Vitality had full control of showers. There's no way you should be able to plant the spike. But Hyunmin going all the...
And Leaf the one to put his body on the line, put his life on the line. Leaf?
No way.
Leaf?
No.
Leaf?
Oh.
Unthinkable scenes!
There's only one position where you could be sticking that from, because otherwise it's one way. There's a tiny gap on the left side of the smoke. They've just let him get away with murder. And in what could be the most consequential round of the first map. This smoke, they've been running it constantly.